Hi, good evening, everyone from Manila. My name is Aline. I am from VERA Files in the Philippines, and I lead our online verification team, as well as the team behind Seek. So, here's our situation at VERA Files. We have been debunking disinformation since 2016, and we have built a huge database of fact checks and verified claims, thousands of it. But when people need answers, they can't always easily find them in our archives. Digging through our articles using different keywords can take several minutes. Sometimes our fact checks could simply be too long for busy readers. And by the time they finish, that reader has probably already found their answer elsewhere. When we thought about it, we realized this wasn't just a search problem. It was a signal that something bigger needed fixing. So, in preparing our application for this innovation challenge, we started with identifying problems, not solutions. We asked ourselves, where were we struggling in our fact checking workflow? And our team decided to focus on this issue of fact check engagement because we thought, what if, we already have all these fact checks. What if we made it more useful? What if we made our entire fact check database conversational? So when we got chosen as one of the grantees, we got to work. What set us up were three things: research, mentorship, and upskilling. We took inspiration from projects like the Kamala Harris News Assistant of the San Francisco Chronicle, Fatima GPT, the fact-checking chatbot of Aos Patos in Brazil, and even the AI chatbot of the Britannica Encyclopedia. Friends like Khalil Kasimali helped us think about audience needs and the ethical use of AI. And Bruno Favero showed us how they built Fatima at Aos Patos. We also upskilled through courses at Coursera and ran focus groups with our target audience. And through these conversations with our target audience, we realized that the real challenge wasn't just technical, it was about trust. How do we make sure that AI generated answers still reflect the integrity of our reporting? All of these guided the direction in which we built Seek. And so I'd love to let you meet Seek. It's short for search experience, elevated to knock out disinformation. Using Seek is like having a conversation with the entire fact checking archive of VERA files. When you ask Seek a question, it searches our 5,000 plus fact checks, fact sheets, and in depth reports on misinformation. It identifies relevant articles and then constructs conversational answers. And then it also provides a list of links to our original reporting. You can choose between two modes: quick response for everyday questions, and then think deeper for more complex topics. And the magic here is that Seek doesn't necessarily create new information, it just connects the dots between our existing work. And does it work? Well, reception during our beta testing phase this August was remarkable. We tested with 77 people, exceeding our minimum goal of 50. Readers get answers in seconds instead of minutes. Our older fact checks got renewed attention, and 84% of users said they would recommend Seek to friends and colleagues. People told us that they felt Seek gave them answers that were trustworthy, respectful of different perspectives, and were truly conversational. The real validation was when a speechwriter wrote to us and said, Seek was useful one time when an organization asked our office for a message of support. After background checking online, everything seemed to check out. But after sorting it through Seek, they learned that the organization was somehow associated with this Filipino pastor, Apollo Quiboloy, who is wanted by the FBI on sexual and human trafficking charges. So in the end, they withdrew their message of support. For us, the most rewarding moment was realizing we weren't just building another tool. We were actually maximizing the impact of our work at VERA Files. So if I could sum up the lessons we learned from building Seek into three short points. First is that your archive is your superpower. Our database of fact checks is invaluable. But the Journalism AI Innovation Challenge allowed us to harness that asset into something more active. Second is that accessibility multiplies accuracy. Making our fact checks more findable amplified its power. And lastly, technology should serve your mission, not replace it. Seek makes our journalism more useful. The AI serves us, not the reverse. Thank you. We hope this was inspiring, and my team and I would be happy to answer any questions you might be seeking answers to about our project. And please drop us a line at seek@verafiles.org.